Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 6, text 12. Lokapalo abhisatha padam vacha swansena vaktavyam jayaso pratipadyate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Agni or heat separated from his mouth, and all the directors of material affairs entered into it in their respective positions. By that energy, the living entity expresses himself in words. Please repeat. The mouth of the gigantic universal form of the Lord is the source of speaking power. The director of the fire element is the controlling deity or ādidhātmika. The speeches delivered are ādhyātmika or bodily functions, and the subject matter of the speeches is material productions or the ādibhautika principle. 3 tāpas are ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika. 3 tāpas. This agni or heat, tāpa. Understand? This is expressed here. The agni or heat separated from his mouth, from the mouth of the gigantic universal form. Do you understand? Gigantic universal form. The mouth of gigantic universal form of the Lord is the source of speaking power. Therefore, we speak, or jivas speak. Do you understand? They are speaking power. That is, let's say, Bhak-indriya. We say Bhak-indriya. Understand me? Bhak means speech. Bhak-indriya. Sense of speech. You follow? 5 jnanendriya, 5 karmendriyas are there. Isn't it? Knowledge acquiring senses. 5 knowledge acquiring senses and 5 working senses. Karmendriyas. So, this, what are 5 knowledge acquiring senses? What are those? Jnanendriya, Pancha Jnanendriya. 5 knowledge acquiring senses. What are those? Eyes, ears, nasika, nose, jiva, tongue. And 5th one? Touch, sparshendriya. These are 5 knowledge acquiring senses. And 5 karmendriya, working senses. What are they? Hands, legs, genital. Yes. What is this? Upastha payu, rectum, isn't it? Then, 5th one, this speech, Bhak-indriya. Bhak-indriya, that is say, do you understand? Speaking power. The sense of speech, Bhak-indriya. So the Bhak-indriya is included among karmendriya. Do you understand? 5 karmendriyas. And this is how then it is generated. It's said here. This Bhagavatam says. How it is generated. The mouth of gigantic universal form of the Lord is the source of speaking power. Because generated from the mouth of the gigantic universal form. Therefore speak. And the director of fire element, this Agni or heat separated from his mouth of the gigantic universal form, and all the directors of the material affairs entered into it in their respective positions. By that energy, the living entity expresses himself in the words. This is science. The director of fire element is the controlling deity, that is ādidhātmika. All are afflicted here in the material world. All jivas afflicted with 3 tāpas. Because this is agni or heat, tāpa. This is Agni or heat is there. Three tapas, afflicted with three tapas, that is ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika. And in Purport Prabhupada says, the director of the fire element is the controlling deity, that is ādidaiva. And speech is delivered. This is the function of that sense, indriya, back indriya, will deliver speech. The speech is delivered, that is ādhyātmika, or bodily functions, because it's a working sense. Understand? Karmendriya. And the subject matter of speech is material productions, because it's material elements. You understand? Khit, Ap, Teja, Marut, Vyoma. 5 gross elements, material element, isn't it? Khit, Ap, Teja. Teja means Agni or heat. You understand? It's one of the 5 gross elements, isn't it? And this speaks of Agni. This verse, how it's generated. So, the speeches delivered are ādhyātmika, are bodily functions. And subject matter of the speech is a material production, that is the ādibhauta principle, ādibhautika. So all the jivas are here afflicted with three tapas, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika, the 3 types of heat, Agni. You follow? So especially, this verse speaks of this speech, Bhakindriya, understand? Bhakindriya, the sense of speech. And so it is there is a heat. Heat is produced because Agni or heat separated from the mouth of gigantic universal form and all. And it entered. You understand? When you speak, a heat is generated. It is natural, you feel. Yes, a heat is generated. You speak any material topics or give some lecture. One who gives lecture, orator, and speaks with force, some heat is produced. You understand? This is speeches delivered ādhyātmika, bodily functions. Is ādhyātmika. And subject matter of the speeches is material productions, ādibhauta. So all have been suffering here, are afflicted with 3 tapas, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika. But this sense, all the senses, Hrusikena Hrusikesa Sevanam Bhakti Uchyate. If you utilize all your senses by the service of Hrusikesa, do you understand? Hrusikesa, the master of the mind and senses, one of the names of Supreme Lord, Krishna is Hrusikesa. Hrusikena Hrusikesa Sevanam Bhakti Uchyate. That is bhakti, to utilize all your senses in the service of Hrusikesa, the Supreme Lord, master of mind and senses. Mind is the chief of the chief senses. Ekadasa Indriya is the 11th sense. They all 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses, and 11 sense mind. Everything utilized in the service of Hrishikesh, the master of the senses mind, that's Krishna, then it becomes bhakti. It is no more material activity. Do you understand? It is not material activity. Otherwise it will be material activity. So the production, the material activity, then you will be afflicted with 3 tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika, because it's produced from Agni. This is how it is produced, how it's generated. This verse says, Srimad Bhagavatam pramanam. What Bhagavatam says, that is spotless proof. Spotless proof. Yes, no error, no mistake is there. So all conditioned soul, those who have forgotten their Swarup, forgotten Supreme Lord, in other words, those who are devoid of Krishna consciousness, they use their senses in all material activities. Do you understand? Just to enjoy material sense enjoyment. Therefore, they have been afflicted with 3 tāpas. And in order to save yourself from affliction, what to be done? Kṛṣikena, Kṛṣikesa sevanam. Instead of using your senses in all material activities, in activities related to sense enjoyment, utilize or use all your senses in the service of Kṛṣikesa. Then that becomes bhakti. Do you follow? Bhakti. Thereby there will be no material afflictions, no afflictions of the 3 tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādibhautika, ādidaivika. One who speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā utilizes his bhakindriya. Understand my language? All are utilizing bhakindriya and speaking. Here Prabhupada says, the speeches delivered are ādhyātmika, the bodily function, because it's one of the karmendriya. And the subject matter speech is material production. Material production. But Bhakta or Vaiṣṇava, who knows this tattva, he utilizes or uses all his senses in the service of Kṛṣikesa. You understand? Those activities are now no more material activities. So there will be no affliction. 3 types of affliction: ādhyātmika, ādibhautika, ādidaivika. So Bhakta or Vaiṣṇava utilizes this bhakindriya, this power of speech or sense of speech, in speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Do you understand? That is proper use. Then you will never be afflicted with 3 types of tapa or heat. And who speaks? Who speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā? How many are speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā here in material world? Only Bhakta or Vaiṣṇava speaks, who has no material desire. Only he can speak. Otherwise he cannot speak. 10th canto of Bhagavatam says, Nibruta tarseir upagiyamanat bhavasvadat satra manobhi ramat kauttama shloka gunanuvādatmaman virajyata vina pasugunat. 10th canto, 10:1, 4th one. Nibruta tarseir upagiyamanat bhavasvadat satra manobhi ramat kauttama shloka gunanuvādatmaman virajyata vina pasugunat. One who is free from all material desires, nibruta tarseir. Do you understand? Because the material desires are all vanquished, gone, finished. Na dhanam na janam, na sundarim kavitamba, jagadisha kamaye, mama janmani janmanisware, bhavatad bhakti rahetu. This is nibruta tarseir. Do you understand? Oh, Lord of universe, Jagadisha, I don't want material wealth, na dhanam. Do you understand? No desire for acquiring material wealth. Na janam, and no desire to get so many followers, material followers. Do you understand? Na dhanam, na sundarim kapitamba, jagadisha kamaye. O Jagadish, O Lord of universe, I have no desire to get a beautiful woman to enjoy. No sexual desire for sexual enjoyment. No desire for mukti, bhavata, janmani janmaniswari, bhavata bhakti rahit. Life after life, I engage myself in your loving service to your lotus feet. That is honor devotion, ananya bhakti. You understand? Such a person only speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Nibruta tarseir upagiyamana bhavasvadat satra manobhiramat kauttama shloka gunanuvādatmaman virajyate vina pasugunat. Such a person can speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā. He only utilizes this bhakindriya, this power of speech, sense of the speech, speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā. The nibruta tarseir. All material desires are completely finished, vanquished. Others speak all material topics. And this Kṛṣṇa-kathā, so I say, Bhagavata-kathā, Kṛṣṇa-kathā, so sweet, so nectarian, so releasing. And this is bhavasvadat. This is medicine. Do you understand? Ausada means medicine. This is medicine for all material ills. There are all sorts of afflictions here. 3 types of affliction: ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika. This Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Bhagavatam is a soothing balm and medicine for all material ills. And one who speaks and one who hears. Those who speak, those who hear, they relish this nectarian mellow. It's so relishing. And it's so attractive, so enchanting that one who is not a ādhyātmika, paṣu-ghāti, is not a killer of animals, will naturally be attracted towards it. And one who is not attracted, he is ādhyātmika or paṣu-ghāti. Is killer of animals or killer of his own self. Understand? Only they will never be attracted towards this Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Bhagavad-kathā. Otherwise, all will be attracted. You follow? This is the proper utilization of this Bhakindriya. And one who speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā, because it's a Agni, generation of heat is there, yes, heat is produced also. But this heat or this Agni is not material element. Heat, up, teja, marud, bema, these are 5 gross material elements. The platform speaker, orator, many orators are there, many speakers are there in material platform. They speak in many topics, all material topics also. Political leaders are there. They are giving so long talks, great orators. They speak about their political manifesto. You understand? This is the production here, Prabhupada says. This is the production, bodily function, the speech are delivered or ādhyātmika, or bodily function, the subject matter speech and material productions. So, ādibhautika. There's agni or heat is also produced for this material. And they must suffer from these 3 types of tāpa, must be afflicted. These 3 types of tāpa, ādhyātmika, ādibhautika. And they have been afflicted. But Vaiṣṇava Bhakta speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā, that is proper utilization of Bhakindriya. Power of speech or sense of speech. There is also some generation of heat. Yes, heat. And that heat is not material. That's not material element. Do you understand? Water is a material element. But Ganges water is not a material element. Which has emanated from the toes of Lord Hari. Hari pada nisruta. Isn't it? So that is not material element. Similarly, this heat produced when Vaiṣṇava speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā, that's not material element. And he is not afflicted with 3 tāpas. ādhyātmika, ādīdaivika and ādibhautika. Otherwise, not Kṛṣṇa-kathā, material topic speaking, they will be afflicted. Understand? This should be understood here. This should be understood here. So, when speech is there, katha, why one will speak? And because it's to be heard. Otherwise, why it will be spoken? Unless no hearers are there. Unless there are no hearers, why the speech will be delivered? So, Sravanam Kirtanam, speaker and audience should be there. Because this is question of releasement, reciprocation. So, this Kṛṣṇa-kathā, speaking and hearing, it is not activity of the material senses. But material topic, speaking and hearing, that is the activity of material senses. Whereas, Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Kirtan and Sravan is not activity of material senses, and it cannot be, you say, understood or realized by material senses. Bhagavatam, Sanatana Goswami has said, nijendriya mana kaya chesta rupa na vidhitam nitya satya ghanananda rupa sahi guna-ādiga. Bhagavatam, Sanatana Goswami said. Kṛṣṇa-kathā, topics related to Bhagavan Krishna. You understand? Speaking, kids, and hearing, Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, remembering, Bandhan, offering prayers. Do you understand? This is not activity of this material Vakindriya, material power of speech, material sense of speech, and material ears, or material mind, or material body. Do you understand? No. Because Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha, do you understand? Transcendental, and his katha is all transcendental, not material. This Kṛṣṇa-kathā. It is Krishna bhakti, pure bhakti, is nitya, eternal, ghanananda rupa. It's also transcendental and sachidanandamoy. Guna-ātita, it's beyond the three modes of mental nature. So, one cannot have it or relish it through its material senses. Do you understand? Material senses. It is realized through transcendental senses. Do you understand? One who is elevated to that platform, only he can relish it. Otherwise cannot be relished. Of course, this is a material world. This is a material world. All are covered up with this dense darkness, ignorance, are bound up. Three modes of material nature, all are in this material platform. How can they accept it and have it? Do you understand? Krishna therefore comes down here to this material world and manifests his transcendental Lila Purushottama. Do you follow? Why he does so? It cannot be understood by the material persons, materialistic persons, and cannot be received through the material senses and released. Why he comes and why he manifests all these things? Why? Bolo? Why? Shrudam sarvabhutanam. Krishna is Sruhuda, the well-wishing friend of all living entities. Living entities here in the material world, all are forgotten Krishna. All are devoid of Krishna consciousness. Therefore they have been suffering here. Being the well-wishing friend of all living entities and Supreme Father, Bija Pita, the Father has natural love and affection for his children, sons. Jivas are like his children. Krishna's children and son. Supreme Father, you have forgotten, but Father has not forgotten you. So he comes, descends and manifests Leela. That will be recorded, to come out in book form. And that will be the subject matter of speech. To speak. Those are Bhaktas, Vaiṣṇavas. They come down here, descend here, they speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā. They are not in material platform, though they come down here to this material world, but they are not affected by three modes of material nature. For example, this example is given that Paddam Patra Vibhambasha, lotus leaf is in the water, but it is not touched by water. Similarly, the Bhaktas, Vaiṣṇavas, dear devotees of Krishna, they, when come down here, they stay here, but they are not touched by three modes of material nature. They are in transcendental platform. So their senses are all purified senses, not material senses. They speak it. You understand? This is the subject matter of speech and subject matter of hearing. Sravanam Kirtanam. It's recorded in the books and will be spoken, studied, contemplated. Dhyana, manana, Smarana, remembering, and Vaiṣṇava sadhus, they come and speak. And the Vaiṣṇava sadhus speak, such atmosphere is created. This is the atmosphere for Lord Hari. You follow? Atmosphere for Lord Hari. No material atmosphere. Kṛṣṇa-kathā is not different from Krishna. Isn't it? Kṛṣṇa-kathā is not different from Krishna. And this Srimad Bhagavatam is Vani avatar, Katha avatar. Vani incarnation of Krishna. Do you follow? So Bhagavata Katha is not material. It's transcendental. When such speaker is there, Bhakta Bhagavata is embodiment of Bhagavata, is in transcendental platform, not in material platform. Always day and night, 24 hours, engaged in loving service to Krishna. Hrishikesha sevanam. He utilizes all his senses, all body, all his knowledge acquiring senses and working sense and mind, everything in the service of Krishna. He is not in material platform, in transcendental platform, beyond this material platform. So when he speaks, such atmosphere is created. Krishna is present, as Kṛṣṇa-kathā is not different from Krishna. When such Bhagavata Katha, Kṛṣṇa-kathā goes on. Such a speaker speaks, Premi Bhakta, dear Bhakta speaks, very intimate to Krishna. That atmosphere is created. Krishna is attracted to it. What to speak about us? Krishna himself becomes attracted. Now tisthami vaikunthi yogina hridayena sa madbhakta tatra gavanti tatra tisthami narada. He says this to Narada. Narada, where did you find me? I am not in Vaikuntha. Now tisthami vaikunthi. Yogina hridayena sa. I am not in Vaikuntha. I am not the heart of the meditation of yogis. Madbhakta tatra gavanti tatra tisthami. Where my bhaktas, dear bhaktas, premi bhaktas, speak about me, chant about me, glorify me, my katha, I am there. Yes, Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Bhagavata-kathā is so attractive, so enchanting. It's all attractive. Krishna is all attractive, Katha is all attractive. Krishna himself becomes attracted. When Krishna is present, he is present with his abode. So it is no more material platform. It turns into, transcendental platform. That atmosphere is created, transcendental atmosphere. So the Bhagavata Katha goes on, such a speaker, Bhakta Bhagavata speaks, Vaiṣṇava speaks. One is fortunate. Those are fortunate jivas. Brahmana Brahmite Gaur Bhagyavana jiva. Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhakti Lata Bija. One is Bhagyavan, fortunate, wandering in lakhs of Brahmandas, undergoing in lakhs of spaces, suffering, afflicted, crying, out of affliction and suffering. Do you understand? He's crying. Do you understand? In his heart, how can I get out of this suffering, such affliction, 3 tāpas? Krishna is there in the heart, understands me. Understands that thing. Yes, now he's crying for me. So such bhagyavana jiva comes here, comes for sādhu-sanga. Where such a sadhu speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Sādhu-sange Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Krishna naam, ei matra chai. Sansar jinite ar kon vastu nai. There is no other means in this material world to conquer this maya and to conquer this material world. One means is there. Sādhu-sange Kṛṣṇa-kathā. I say, Bhavasadhats. 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam quoted, is Bhavasadhats tasmana viramat. This medicine, ausada, for bhavaroga, all material suffering and ills. Isn't it? For all material suffering and ills, this is ausada. This is medicine. You follow? Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibheditam srimadaatatam sravanamangalam kalmasapam tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibheditam kalmasapam sravanamangalam srimadaatatam bhuvi gunanti de bhuridajana. 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, 31st chapter, 9th verse says, O Krishna, your kathamrita, nectarian katha, is soothing balm to the afflicted life. Materially afflicted, afflicted is three tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika. It is soothing balm for them. Understand me? I say, in material world there is affliction, there's generation of this heat, this verses, agni, heat, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika, all of them afflicted. And what is the medicine? What is the soothing balm for them? This is Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Kṛṣṇa-kathā. And who comes and who hears? Who is a bhagyavan jiva? Who is a fortunate jiva? Do you understand? Who is crying for it? He is fed up now. This material affliction, material suffering. Fed up. He is crying. How can I get out of this? What is the medicine for it, soothing balm for it? Do you understand? He cries in the heart. He comes here for sādhu-sanga to hear Kṛṣṇa-kathā. And that is soothing balm, medicine. His affliction will be vanquished. Tava kathamrita tapta jivanam. O Lord, your katha, O Krishna, your katha is such nectarian, such soothing, the soothing balm for the people who are afflicted with three tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādidaivika, ādibhautika, tapta jivanam, their affliction thus will be vanquished, this soothing balm, and it will give a new life to them, jivana. That's not material life. Do you understand? Bhakti jivana. Understand my language? No more material life. They will develop bhakti. Dasyang Vaiṣṇava Maharayang Kṛṣṇe Paramapurusya Bhakti Rutpati Purusasyoka Mohabhayapa. First I said. Only by hearing. The fortunate jiva who has faith, who is disgusted and fed up with this material suffering, his head is burning. Do you understand? Head is burning. When your head will burn, what will you do? Will you run? You cannot sit tight in your room. Head is burning now, Papa. Such heat, such fire is generated, the head is burning. So what will you do? Where is water? Where is water? Where is water? You will run. To extinguish the burning, isn't it? So one whose head, well, body and head is burning out of this material heat, tāpas, three tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādidhātmika. He is running. Where is medicine? Where is medicine? Kṛṣṇa-kathā is medicine. He comes and gets this medicine. Soothing balm. Tapta jivanam. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibheditam kalmasāpaham sravanamangalam srimadatam bhuvi gunanti de bhuridādana. Yes, O Krishna, your katha is such a soothing balm for those persons who have been afflicted with tāpas, burning, and the fortunate jivas come, then they get a new life, no more material life. Kavibheditam, those who are Vaiṣṇavas, expert, sadhus, Vaiṣṇavas, they speak such Kṛṣṇa-kathā by hearing kalmasāpaham. A fortunate jiva hears, all his kalamas of pap will be reaction of his sinful activities will destroy. Sravanamangalam, hearing is all auspicious. Srimada tatam, because I say this one heat is also generated when Vaiṣṇava Bhakta speaks Kṛṣṇa-kathā. That's not material. You understand? Not material katha. Transcendental. So, Srimad-ātatam, some energy, it is not material energy. Spiritual energy is generated. Sarva Shakti Samanvita. Spiritual energy is generated. Srimad Ādhyātmika. And also, third canto Srimad Bhagavatam, Kapila Devavati Sambhada. It said, Sadang Prasangar Mama Vijja Sambhuta. Isn't it? Sadang Prasangar Mama Vijja Sambhuta. Hrutkarna Rasayana Katha. Tajjasana Adasu Apavargavartmani Sradha Ratir Bhaktir Anukramishati. Sadang, the assembly of Vaiṣṇavas. In the association of Bhaktas, Vaiṣṇavas, Kṛṣṇa-kathā goes on. Sādhu-sanga ko hoy Kṛṣṇa-kathā alāpana. They never speak about this material topics. Sadhu-sanga hoy Kṛṣṇa-kathā alāpana. Sadhu-sanga in the association of Vaiṣṇavas, Kṛṣṇa-kathā is there. You understand? The Srimad Ādhyātmika. You understand? It generates an energy. Heat also. This is not material. It is spiritual energy. The heat generated through spiritual energy. Srimad Ādhyātmika therefore said, is very energetic. Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Birjavati Kṛṣṇa-kathā, he said, Birjavati is full of energy. It transcends spiritual energy. Some heat is produced. Therefore, Srimad Ādhyātmika, Bhuvi gunanti te, bhurida jana. Those who speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā in this material world, they shower is like a shower of rain, the shower of nectar. This is the shower of nectar, Kadamrita Varshnava. They are bhuridadana, they are very, very great, munificent persons. What they are giving? What they are giving? For the suffering souls. That lies there, the power of speech is back in a proper way. Speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Understand? So, otherwise, if you want, utilize when such Vaiṣṇava speaks, then that atmosphere is created. Krishna is present, then no more material atmosphere, it's transcendental atmosphere. Hari-katha, atmosphere, Lord Hari, Krishna is there. When such a bhagyavan jiva comes, enters into that atmosphere, gets that medicine, all sufferings are gone, anarthas are completely destroyed. So, he develops Kṛṣṇa bhakti. You understand? He develops Kṛṣṇa bhakti, and he is elevated to platform of bhakti. There is no more material platform. Understand? This is what. Therefore, Krishna comes, descends here and manifests his leelas, and they are recorded, and Vaiṣṇavas come, they speak about it. Sādhu-sanga Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Sādhu-sanga Kṛṣṇa-nam, imatra chai. Sansar jinte kormast nahi. There is no other means or vastu there to conquer this material world. Is only Sadhu-sanga and here Kṛṣṇa-kathā are chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This only means is there, other means is not there. Do you understand? So, Vide Vatarukrama Vikramande Jena Sunata Karna Pute Narasya Joha Sati Dardurikeva Sutana Chopogayati Urigaya Gatha. Second canto Bhagavatam says. So Sutta Goswami and Saunaka, the rishis in Naimisaranya, headed by Saunaka, and they requested Sutta Goswami to speak Bhagavatam. Sukadeva Goswami was speaking, so Sutta Goswami is hearing, he is the bona fide source. They hear this Munis, rishis headed by Saunaka, saying to Sutta Goswami, Videvata Urukrama Vikramandena Sunanta Karna Pute Narasya Johasati Dardurike Vasuta Na Chopagayati Urugaya Gatha. O Sutta Goswami, whose ears are not utilized or used in hearing Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Bhagavata-kathā. What are those ears? The ears are mere holes where snakes will reside. Holes for snakes is useless. Jivasati, Jiva, the power of speech, the tongue. Dārdurikeva sutta no chopagayati urugāya-kathā. One who doesn't utilize his tongue or power of speech in speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā. Do you understand? What is the use of that jiva? That tongue or power of speech? It is as good as the tongue of a frog. Dārdurikeva. The frog has tongue. Frog has the power of speech also. What that frog does? Frog utters and produces some sound. What is that? Kata, 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 kata. Thereby invites the snake. I am here, come and devour me. Come and devour. Do you understand? Snake will come and devour the frog. Johasati dārdurikeva. Stana chopagayati urugāya-kathā. Then that is, what is the value of such jiva or bakindriya? If it does not speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā and don't utilize that sense of speech, bakindriya, glorifying Krishna and speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā, it's as good as the tongue of a frog that will invite the death. That means one who doesn't utilize his power of speech, his bakindriya, and speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā, he invites Jamaraj, the death. Yes. But one who utilizes his power of speech, his bakindriya, and speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā, is not subject to death. You understand? He is not in material world. Krishna, he invites Krishna thereby. Krishna is attracted and Krishna comes, so he lives with Krishna, takes shelter at his ādhyātmika, such beautiful lotus feet of Krishna, the place of fearlessness, abhaya ashoka amruter sthal. Tumhar charanadaya. Oh Lord, your lotus feet is such nice, beautiful lotus feet is such a place, there is no shoka, no lamentation, ashoka abhaya, no fear, and amruta, no death. It's a place of deathlessness. That means Jamaraj will never come to there. Otherwise, don't use your bakindriya, enchanting and speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā, Krishna name of Krishna, then are inviting Jamaraj, the death. The frog invites his devourer, snake. So Vaiṣṇavas, they utilize our speech, tongue, speaking Kṛṣṇa-kathā, chanting Hare Krishna. Do you understand? This proper utilizes. Otherwise, it is all material production, he says. Bodily function and subject matter of the speeches of material production, therefore, ādibhautika principle, that there is application of three tāpas, ādhyātmika, ādīdaivika, and ādibhautika. Because this source is this. Understand? Thank you very much. Bhagavata kathamrita ki jai. Bhagavata katha sravana bhakta vrunda ki jai. All this to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Guru and Gauranga.
In one sense, they're more powerful than Krishna. Because they bound Krishna in the heart.
Yes.
So he's...
Krishna samya haitya hoy bada bhakta. You understand? Krishna samya haitya hoy bada bhakta. Nobody can be equal to Krishna. He is supreme. You understand? Matta parataru nanya. Krishna says Bhagavad Gita. Matta parataru nanya. Nobody is asamardho tattva. Asama urdhva. Nobody will be equal to him, nobody will be superior to him. But Krishna samya hoita hai bada bhakta pada. Nobody can be equal, but he will become his devotee. Krishna will make you greater than him. Yes, Krishna can make you. That you will become. Krishna samya hoita hai bada bhakta pada. Yes. Who is greater? Bhagavan or Bhakta? Who binds Bhagavan? He is greater. Ajita.
He's more powerful than Krishna. He has such compassion. He can give prema.
Yes.
He can give prema.
Otherwise, how it will be available? It is not available in material world. It's the lost is here. Its love is here. Perverted reflection. Everything upside down. Material world. No question at all love. It's lost. It goes on by the name of love, but it looks alike. Lost and love look alike. And the pieces of glass and pieces of diamond, they look alike. But heaven and hell difference.
So
This is the mercy of such premi bhaktas, Vaiṣṇavas. They come to this platform, descend, and they give, and create such atmosphere. Otherwise, how can you get it? Understand? It is so compassionate. Their heart is so merciful heart. The heart bleeds. Otherwise, why they will come here? They have no business here. No. Yes.
But in Kali Yuga, the mode of passion is so prominent, and devotees just don't have the time. They don't have the time to hear sadhus or what to do.
Ill-fated. Ill-fated.
Yeah.
Hathabhaga. Hathabhaga. Ill-fated. Ill fortune. Bad fortune. No time. What are you doing? Eating stool? Time for eating stool. Not time for drinking nectar. No time. Yes. Ill-fated.
This devotee, his name is Vadiraj Prabhu. Your god brother, he wanted to ask one question.
Yeah.
I wanted to find, if you can answer me, what is the difference between knowledge that is personal experience and knowledge received by oral reception, like learning from others and so on?
Knowledge received from?
From others, by oral reception.
Others means what? Material scholars? Material scholars? Pandits?
No. Just, I would say Krishna conscious knowledge.
Yes.
The difference between self-realized knowledge
Yes.
or personal experience and just oral reception
Yes.
or learning from one.
This is
What is
received by oral reception only. By hearing it is received.
Right.
No other means process.
But one who hears necessarily has no personal experience.
He develops it.
Develops.
He realizes it. By hearing, this Sabda Brahma descends. It hears through the words, enters. Ear goes deep into the heart. Then he realizes. You understand? By hearing, that verse is there. Srimad Bhagavatam. Srute khita patham. Sruta ikhita. If you hear from the such Vaiṣṇava sadhu, you will develop such vision.
So in our
Then you can see all beautiful form of Shyama Sundara. And you will gain experience also. Yes.
So in our neophyte stage, are we getting our knowledge by hearing?
Yes. Hearing is the first requisite.
By the self-realized soul.
Yes. Sravanam. Navada Bhakti, first comes Sravanam, here. Then comes Kirtana.
There's some difference between who we hear from.
Yes. From whom we hear. Yes. Bona fide soul. Yes.
For one who has personal experience, first-hand.
One was hard from his guru. Do you understand? Acharjavana Purusha Veda is said. Upanishad says. Hard from Acharya.
One who's heard from his guru.
Hear from him. Yes.
But how is it then? So many people are hearing from, to be really frank, so many people are hearing from Srila Prabhupada, but we see that what they're speaking doesn't always have the same potency.
Are Baba. So many are hearing, but on into whose ears the katha is going? Are all hearing? Not all hearing. To whose ears this katha enters, there is another question, Baba. Another question is there. Yes. Or maybe here, sitting, posing that they are hearing, but not hearing. This katha is not entering, Baba. No. Sitting, materialistic person, too much engrossed, material affairs. By chance he has come here, sitting, but mind is hovering here and there. Oh, so late, my office hour, let us go. It's so attractive, so releasing. He'll forget everything, his own existence. How can he get up and go away? No, you think that all are hearing? No, Baba. No.
What's the main qualification to hear properly? Is it humility or?
Yes, humility. Humility. And also, you should develop greed for it. You must be hungry or you must be thirsty. Then you can drink it. No thirst is there. Then you can't have it. Huh?
So when we say Ganatvam,
Yes.
where the spiritual master is like a rain cloud.
Yes.
He puts out the...
Showers. I said that's a it's showering.
But he's not going to put the fire out unless we're thirsty for that water.
Yes. That one is thirsty. One is hungry. His soul is hungry. Huh? He'll relish the dishes. What is the food for the soul? Kṛṣṇa-kathā. So, one who is hungry for it, who is thirsty for it, only he can relish it. And he'll run where it is available, where it is available, where it is available. Such nice palatable dishes. As a nectarian juice, huh? I want it. So he'll run. He'll even run thousands of miles, fly. Book the ticket, fly. Huh? Isn't it? He's so hungry and thirsty. Where it is? I say, the parrot says, I can't live. How can I survive? Where is Kṛṣṇa-kathā going on? Fly. Huh? So he can fly. Book the ticket, solo, fly.
The demons, they have a saying, Guru Maharaj, in America. They're selling it.
Yeah, for the material.
They say
they are flying. You fly if you are hungry and thirsty for it.
You said that Radharani's parrot should stay here in Kali Yuga.
Left here. You stay here and speak Bhagavatam.
So then he's still here.
Yeah. Srila Goswami.
Where is he?
He appears. He appears to speak Kṛṣṇa-kathā, such nectar releasing. Srila Goswami's expansion. So nice, huh? Nectar.
Sorry.
Completely forget your own existence. I am existing or not. Completely forgetfulness. Such is there. Huh? Isn't it?
We have jaundice.
Jaundice. Jaundice.
Gurudev, you talk about binding Krishna in the heart.
Yes.
Is that the Paramatma, or does Krishna himself come in?
And about Krishna.
Krishna himself.
Yes.
Not Paramatma.
Paramatma is expansion. Is there. But Krishna becomes bound up. Yes.
So for the Premi Bhakta, we were wondering is, for the Premi Bhakta, everyone, the super souls in everyone's heart, the ādidaivika.
Yes.
But for that Premi Bhakta, is that the same super soul, or does that become Krishna?
It's Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna. And Krishna means Paramatma is there. Isn't it? Krishna means other there. Isn't it? There is Krishna. And the heart of a Premi Bhakta is, getting pleasure. Huh? It's getting pleasure. Do you understand? And the heart of, Baddha jiva, conditioned souls, who is devoid of Krishna consciousness. Paramatma is still there, but he gets pain there. He gets pain, no pleasure. Huh? No pleasure. But in the heart of a Bhakta Vaiṣṇava, he gets pleasure, because that is the proper seat. Seat, abode for him, that's Vrindavan. Tomar Hrudaya Sada Govinda Vishrama. Govinda Kahena Mor Vaiṣṇava Param. Artan Das Thakur. Oh Vaiṣṇava Thakur, your heart is Vrindavan. Govinda is taking rest peacefully and blissfully there. Govinda always in Vrindavan. Your heart is Vrindavan. The heart of a Vaiṣṇava Prem Bhakta is Vrindavan. But heart of a consciousness is not Vrindavan. So, though Paramatma is there, he is never feeling pleasure. Gets pain there. But in the heart of a Vaiṣṇava, that's Vrindavan. Peacefully, blissfully. He gets pleasure there. That is his abode. Yes, it's Vrindavan.
So when Srila Goswami says that the gopis, they were embracing Krishna in their heart, that's
yes.
Krishna, it's not the super soul.
Krishna Baba.
Does the super soul prompt the conditioned all then?
Yes.
Continually to
yes,
become Krishna. But at the same time, he's also allowing and facilitating material enjoyment. Krishna is said as the super soul, that he's the witnesser and sanctioning all activities. So even material enjoyment is being sanctioned by the
Because without sanction, your desire cannot be fulfilled. Huh? Anumanta, he is sanctioning giving authority. Sanctioning authority. Huh? Anumanta. You have so many material desires. Unless he sanctions, how your material desire will fulfilled? Vancha kalpataru. Fulfills all desires. Huh? Desire fulfilling tree. Huh? What is one's desire? He fulfills. So,
does that help us come to Krishna if our material desires get fulfilled again and again?
one who wants it, he revolves here in the cycle of birth and death, suffers here. Supreme Father says, that Upanishad says, two birds, two friends, Sakha, Atma, Paramatma. Isn't it? Sitting in the branch. Two friends there, Atma, Paramatma. The Paramatma is only overseer, only sees. He never eats the fruit of this material tree. But Atma eats. And he is the witness. He sees. Do you understand? Follow me? As a friend, he says, oh my friend, don't eat it. He says, don't eat it. Its consequence is very bad. You will remain here and suffer. And so many lakhs of spaces here. Involved in this cycle of birth and death and suffer dukkha. Please don't eat it. He says, as a friend, but you don't hear it. And you are minute independent, you abuse it. But what to do? My friend is not hearing. So he has this desire. As father says to his son, don't know, my son, no, don't eat too much. This sweet, very bad. It's already, this portion food, amount of food is required, all right. No, I want. Father, all right, eat. Then diarrhea is there. Yes. Father sanctions, all right, he wants it. He doesn't hear me. All right, let him get the consequence. As a father, again father has to go to doctor. All right, my son. You don't hear, your friend says, person don't eat, you eat. You demand, you insist, you insist on it. Then he allows, all right, eat, then get the consequence. Then he suffering, the Supreme Father, well, he says, what he says? He makes arrangement. All right, let me give the medicine now. How will be cured? Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apna Ke Donan Kṛṣṇa Mor Prahutrata Jivas. This arrangement there. Shastra Guru Atma Parama. Sadhu Shastra. Shastra is there. Appears as Shastra. And Guru is there. Speaks about it, explain it. Do you follow? They get the medicine, Bhagavatam. This is medicine for all material ills. He makes the arrangement for medicine. So, you understand me? Father makes the arrangement of medicine is what to do now, is suffering. He allowed, all right, you eat it because he's insisting, crying. No, I eat. All right, eat. And suffer. Then what father do? Affection. All right, go to doctor and bring medicine. So medicine is arrangement also there. Shastra. Guru. So?
Krishna gives us free will to choose.
Yes.
Right? But he creates such a situation where the material world is so hellish and so horrible, and we suffer and get frustrated. So there really is no free will, because when you see that, then automatically...
Are Baba, he has granted independence to you. That is minute independence. Karunaya dattam. Mercifully granted. If it would not have been granted to you, then you cannot be a jiva. You will be nirjiva. Understand my language? Jiva has independence. Do you understand? But nirjiva, non-living entity, has no independence. Has it independence? But you have independence. It has no independence. You cannot go from this place to that. Boy, you can go. You have independence. Free will. Do you understand? Why it is granted? Because thereby you may elevate yourself or degrade yourself according to its utilization. Use. If properly use, proper use, they will elevate. Sarvadharman Paitejya Mahameko. Sadhana brother. abandoning all varieties of dharma, surrender unto Krishna. Otherwise, independence cannot surrender. But you can surrender. That's the proper realization of independence. Once, the moment one surrenders unto lotus feet of Krishna, independence, no more independence, gone. That is the only purpose of granting, and that he has made proper use. No independence. If you retain your independence, you are not surrendered. You are just posing. Only posing.
You were saying about Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra.
And one who abuses, he doesn't surrender. Then he will degrade. If you abuse your independence, then you will degrade yourself. Come here, suffer here, undergo so many spaces, lakhs. The balm, the cycle of birth and death. Because you are abused. One makes proper use, surrenders. Then he elevates himself, goes back to Godhead. That is why independence is granted. Otherwise, no question of elevation and degradation. It has no question of elevation and degradation. But you have.
What about the jivas who are nitya siddha, who have never
They are
come
nitya
here?
siddha, Baba.
So
This is for conditioned souls.
they don't have any independence. Because
No.
they're there.
No. Their complete surrender means no independence.
They've never
Finished.
had independence.
No, finished. You understand? Once you surrender completely, no independence. No. Complete dependent will of Krishna. No separate will. No separate will. Jai Krishna ichha tahi kariyo. But you have separate will. One is not surrender. He has separate will. You understand? But it's complete surrender. Nitya siddha. They have no separate will. They have accepted Krishna's will.
You're saying about Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. Prabhupada says that Narada Muni is personally present in the Bhagavatam. We can associate with him to the Bhagavatam.
Yes.
So what's the difference between associating with the sadhu or the guru through the book, through the grantha like that? And
What do you say?
So we can associate with the sadhu or the guru through the grantha. But what's the difference between that and his personal association? Because Prabhupada says Narada Muni is personally present in the Bhagavatam. So what's the difference between
Narada Muni is a person, Baba. So, one speaks Bhagavatam, he is a manifestation of Narada Muni. Yes. He is not impersonal, he is a person. So, direct hearing. Do you follow? Direct hearing. Because through the sabda, words, the sabda Brahma descends. Yes. Book form is there. Yes. Book form is there. Sadhu Shastra. In the form of sadhu and Shastra appears. Understand? The Shastra is there. No sadhu is available. You may read Shastra. You may read. Shastra has also mercy. It has mercy. Sadhu Shastra Krupa. You follow? That's the form of the Lord. You understand? Form of Guru. Form of Narada Muni. Yes. You understand? But you cannot understand everything. You cannot understand everything. You follow me? Therefore, living Bhagavata required. Understand? Grantha Bhagavata and living person Bhagavata. Understand? All right.